Hi, Geminis. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. We're going to see what's coming for love, what's next in love, anything about relationships that you're in. These are all general readings for love for my Geminis. So check out your playlist. I'll put that down in the description below also if you want some additional messages. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to invite 3 guests into this reading. These could be 3 signs that are connected to you that could be coming into your life, or there could be additional messages for these signs. So I do post the invited guests in both the description, the upper right hand corner of the thumbnail. So check those out as I'm launching them, because there could be other readings that really resonate with you today, and you may want to hear those messages as well. So I have Leo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. You are invited guests of my Geminis today, and I hope you enjoy the reading as well. So let's get started. Let's see what Spirit has for you. For those of you that are new to my channel and have never watched me before, I am a professional psychic medium full-time. I love my YouTube channel. It is just an outlet for me to share my gift, but I do take readings privately full-time. So let's call in our angels and our spirit guides and the universe and just ask for some guidance. So Spirit, I am here with my Geminis. If you could please share with me any messages of guidance. I am listening for you now. The outsider, outside influences. Oh boy. I have a ghost. Where are you? Where are you? And I have resentments, holding on to the past. Okay. So is there somebody out there that has ghosted you? And was there some outside influences? Was there a third party involved? Are we wondering what they're thinking and feeling? Let's see where we're headed with this Gemini. We have an Ace of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. Whoops, let's go with the jumper. I have the World. And I have a Knight of Swords. Okay. Definitely this sense of starting something new. Okay. For every ending, there's a new beginning. I don't know, the sense of I'm thinking about, it's almost this feeling of I've been kind of out there, kind of playing the field is how it's coming into me. And nothing is comparing to you. And I just keep coming back to you. I just keep coming back to thoughts of you, thinking about you. Bottom of my deck, Spirit just said 10 of Cups. I was happy when I was with you. I have a feeling this person would love to come back. Like maybe they've been playing the field. Maybe they've been seeing if the grass was greener on the other side. And now they're just like, what was I thinking? Here's a change of direction, a change of feelings, change of thoughts. Five of Swords. They're battling. It's one of those feelings of, I want to come back to you, but I don't know how. Okay. Of course, all they have to do is pick up the phone and start to talk to you, but there could be so much hurt or pain between the two of you. It's like they don't know how you would respond. They don't know what would happen next. But in their own mind and in their own world, they're putting a lot of energy and thought into kind of this. Oh, Knight of Cups, bottom of the deck, Spirit said, Knight of Cups. Okay. A lot of thought into, I still have feelings for you. I still have feelings for you. So even though they've tried to move on, they're struggling with, why do I still have feelings? And sometimes we have very hurtful endings, or they walked away without any kind of closure, something like that. So they're probably feeling like a dog, like they're in the doghouse and How could you possibly be interested in them anymore? Or why would you even want them back? Um, I'm conflicted about whether I have what it takes to be your partner, right? So they're putting a lot of thought into even if we could start over again, could we make it work? Could we make it work again? Hmm. They're saying they weren't fair to you. Okay. I'm feeling controlled by people around me and I don't like it. It's pushing me to find my own power. So maybe there was some kind of other influences in their decision to say, I can't be in a relationship with you right now, whether it's they're in a committed relationship, they could be connected to somebody and they just couldn't give you what you needed to have at this moment in time. um, but they definitely have conflicted feelings, I will say that. I want to know everything about you, but I hold myself back from asking. I'm afraid I'll get in too deep. So it's this constant feeling of I'm thinking about you. I'm not sure why I'm always thinking about you. There's nothing else out there that's comparing to you. I was happy when I was with you. I don't know why I ran. I don't know why I pushed you away, something like that. Your inner children are crying out right now. We both need to comfort them and become the parents. So our inner child is saying, I'm hurt. Hold me, right? Mm. Growth. I'm changing this pattern and I'm trying to move forward. Okay, so maybe they have a tendency to pick up and leave. They have a tendency to be off again, on again, or they're trying to show up and be available, show up and be in this. I'm not happy. Karma, behaviors, people, or situation is playing a role in what's happening to me, and it's hard for me to see a way out. So whether they're not happy because they're not with you, but karma is kind of catching up with them. It's like I thought everything was going to be better if you weren't in my life, and now I'm out here and I'm realizing I'm really not happy. I'm missing you. I'm not happy. It didn't solve the problem that I had. I took the problems with me. All of those things are taking place, my Gemini. I never felt love like this before. The depth of it can be inspiring, but also overwhelming. So it's very, very difficult. And sometimes people run away from when when it starts to feel real, right? They start to feel something and they run. They're afraid of their feelings. They're afraid of, like, uh-oh, I don't want to be in love. And so they may have run away from this connection because just total fear. Don't judge this, just surrender. I know it's triggering, but from a higher perspective, it's clearing energy and bringing us closer together. So maybe we just needed this time and space apart. Maybe we needed some I don't know, to come to our own. Everybody's got to come to their own conclusions, their own space with what it is they want out of their life, who they want to share their life with. Sometimes we just don't know. And sometimes it takes time. It like evolves over time. So even if somebody was like in our life for a short period and it was very intense and then they aren't in our life anymore, it doesn't mean that they're not going to come back. It doesn't mean that it's not going to circle around like the world. And it doesn't mean that it's not meant to be. So sometimes we just have to be open to what spirit wants for us. And if this energy comes back around again, that we give it a chance and be open to it, depending on the circumstances. The Seven of Cups, like, we all have choices. And maybe that's what this person has been doing. This person's saying, I want to see what all my options are, and that makes you feel like you're not their number one choice. But sometimes they have to go through that to realize that you were the best thing that ever happened to them, that they were the happiest with you, that they wanted to be with you the most, all of those things. But sometimes they've got to get it out of their system. They just have to get it out of their system. There's the Star. So they're dreaming about you. They're daydreaming about you. Magician. That came into me literally as, what would I have to do to make this work? What would I have to do this time to make this work? So they're putting some thought into it. Spirit, can you share with me their feelings? Let's get some feelings. Let's see if this person's going to come back or wants to come back. Spirit, what are their feelings right now after all that we've been through? Because I do feel like it's an all that we've been through. Now, this could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or a Pisces. We've been through a lot. Past life relationships. We've known each other before. So maybe we've gone through this cycle before. This is part of our soul history. It's safe for you to love. Okay. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. It's safe for you to love if this love comes back. Maybe they've learned their lesson. Maybe they've made up their mind that they really want to be in this connection. And we're going to get to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So we're going to get to know each other again. And maybe this time it would be different. Maybe we're more open, we're more honest. We both right up front said, I don't want to waste your time or mine. I want a real relationship. And if you don't want a real relationship and aren't ready for a real relationship, then I'm not interested in doing anything with you. So maybe those words need to be said. I feel like a fool for losing you. And I do feel that way. I feel like, again, sometimes you got to get out there, realize the grass wasn't greener, and all of a sudden you realize you lost what you had. Deliver me from temptation. Maybe they were just tempted. Tempted to be with other people. They felt like they were missing something. They didn't want to give up their single life yet. They have to be emotionally ready to be in a relationship. They have to be mature and ready. I struggle with revealing my true feelings and my emotions. So they were having a hard time. Maybe that's something they're working on. Like if I come back into this connection, maybe I'll be more open to sharing my feelings. I kept the wrong company around who interfered with this beautiful connection. So there could have been a third party. There could have been, friends that were, influencing it, saying things in their ears behind the scenes. It could have been family members that weren't supportive of this connection. And maybe they're aware of like, I didn't make my own decisions. I should have made my own decisions. You are always in my dreams. I will say that is true. I will say that, no, even if you're not with this person is constantly thinking about you, constantly evaluating like what happened, what went wrong, what could we have done differently, could it change, could it come back, all of those kinds of questions. If I could turn back time, I would, and I would do it all different. So then you start to say to yourself, can we turn back time, right? Can we start again? Can we give this a second chance, a second go around? Have I changed enough to give you what you want? All of those things. I wish I could have loved you the way you deserve to be loved. Are they willing to love you and give you what you need now, right? So a lot has to happen. Let's get a final message. All I know is you've got someone out there that is still thinking about you. At the end of the day, no matter how long you've been apart, their thoughts always go to you, and you probably think about them. So, Spirit, is this person interested in coming back? Can I get a final message? The Hanged Man, the Chariot, the Hierophant. So they do want to move forward. I mean, they're spending all this time kind of in the space of coming up with the answers, right? They're taking their time. They're trying to figure things out. They just keep wondering, like, why at the end of the day do I keep thinking of you and constantly comparing you to others and going back to you. Um, the belief system is coming into me. That Hierophant is coming into me. Like if they were to come back, it would be under the terms and conditions of some kind of a commitment, or that I would move in the direction of a commitment. So maybe that's what they're weighing. Like, is this the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with? And that only then would they probably come back. And if they do come back, then know in the back of their mind that that's what they've decided, that they're taking action for their future, that they're thinking about their future. They're thinking long term, they're thinking, what can I do? I have a 7 of Swords, so they don't want to lie to you. They don't want to say the wrong. They don't want to come back into your life and kind of tell you white lies just to get back into your life. So they want to be honest. I will say that. And the bottom line is all these feelings with this page, right? Hmm. This is hard. You know what? I got to tell you, they I think that deep in their heart, they really feel like you are the person that they're supposed to spend the rest of their life with. I think that they really feel like you are the person that fulfills them, that I have a future with you. They're just struggling with finding their way back to you. All right. So it's probably soulmates in separation, twin flames in separation, and they're just trying to figure out a way back. So you may not want this person back, or you may be waiting for this person to come back, but it's all in God's timing, and it's all, whatever's meant to be will be. But you've got somebody out there that I think just at the end of the day always feels like somehow we're going to end up together. And I don't know how we're going to get there, but somehow at the end of the day, we're going to end up together. And we're going to put that note to the universe, and we're going to ask Spirit to continue to guide you both. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today.